Hello, welcome to our latest money market update live from Seven Summits Lodge right here in beautiful Tehaleh in Bonney Lake, one of the fastest growing communities here in Washington. Excited to get into some really good information for you. Hopefully, you'll find it helpful. If you're thinking about moving into the area or out of the area, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you out. And my name is David Sturm. I'm a local agent here. I bought here a few years ago. I work the Bonney Lake area, everywhere from the lake to the plateau, and specialize in Tehaleh and specifically Trilogy, which is the 55 and older community here. I snuck in a few years ago and just love it here. Had a client come in from Salt Lake City this weekend. Hi, Teresa. She was interested in learning more about the area, has her reasons to move out here. And I think they're very similar to a lot of people that are trying to find a better place to live, a better place to retire. If you want a home, you can buy a home anywhere. If you want a community, then you got to come to Tehaleh. And love to show you around and give you some insights of what it's like living here. If you like, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. I'd love to answer any questions you have. Call the number below. We'll set up a tour. That's what Teresa did. Give you a personalized private tour, introduce you to the builders, show you some resales, and just show you around the community. Because on any kind of website, even on my trail talks that I do on my YouTube channel, don't give really a true understanding of what it's like living here until you actually come here and experience it for yourself. And once you do, you'll be glad you did. So anyway, I'd like to get into some numbers here with you and kind of give you some insights into what's happening now. I know there's a lot of questions. A lot of my clients are on the fence on a lot of different ways, and I'm glad to clarify that with you here today. There are 156 active homes. There are a few, getting fewer and fewer, but there are still 65 new construction homes, and we're still getting price reductions, not as many as we've had in the past. There are about 18 price reductions this week. There are 5 homes for sale in Bonney Lake. They're over $5 million. Three of them are over $2 million, rather, and they're all on lake taps around the area of lake taps. So there are some really pricey homes here in the area. If you're interested in that, but the average price here is you're going to find something in the 5, 6, mid 7s, and even into 8. You're going to find your dream home in the area. So I want to talk a little bit about that here in a second. Let's see. Last week, I went into a lot of detail on the buyers. What's unique driving around the community is seeing for sale signs. And now I'm seeing on builders' homes. And not only that, now we're seeing builders do open houses. And not only that, we're seeing builders offer their own incentives, price reductions, and lender incentives. So if you think that interest rate is getting up there and you can't quite manage that, you need to talk to your lender and talk to some of these builders out here, and even some of the sellers that are offering buy downs on your rate. Points is another word for it, but it's getting very creative again in the market. And I'll show you some stats here about how that's reflecting in the community. So some great deals to be had. Shea is finishing out their homes here in Trilogy. There's a couple of great homes that are available right now. I know there's 2 firms that are on the market now, and you can get into them rather quickly. And they're beautiful lots. I've got a couple of clients that are interested in those. There's a few others in the area. Connor Homes is doing some great deals. They got the townhomes, the side-by-side townhomes, and Brookstone, another great builder in the area. Still got quite a few homes, as does Richmond, and they've got some great deals. Builders are making the deals now because they're seeing the numbers I'm going to show you today, and they're making those adjustments to move them off the market before they continue the next section in Glacier Point, which is sometime next year. Even Nafke has a couple of homes that are still for sale in the area. Great opportunity to get into a home. If you can manage it, this is the time to do it if you're a buyer. Let's see. And again, a little bit about myself. I'm a local agent here. I don't work for the builders. I don't work for Shea. I don't work for Trilogy. I don't work for Seven Summits Lodge. I'm an independent agent, local agent. And if you are considering moving into any community, I always highly recommend you using the local agent that's in that community. By local, I mean they live in the community. So when you have an agent that's saying that they're local, have they invested themselves into the community? And if you're getting with a local agent, Are you going to be dealing with that agent? Are they some part of some team to where you're going to be handed off to several agents throughout the entire process? You might have one agent handling your transaction, another agent that handles the inspections, another agent that does will send an appraisal, another agent that does your open houses. Just ask those questions and make sure what you're getting, and will that agent actually drive you around and give you a personal tour of homes and let you know that they have invested in this community as well and help you make a decision, whatever that is. It'll be the best one you can make in this community. I offer a concierge level of service, so I'm a little bit different. I don't want to sell as many homes as I can. I just want to sell a few good homes to a few good people and welcome them into this community as my neighbor, not just a transaction. So that separates me a little bit. Check out my Trail Talk, check out my YouTube channel. Appreciate you tuning in here, give you some real insights of what it's like living here. I do want to show you a few graphs here that'll hopefully explain what's happening here in the market. The days on market, this is good news for buyers. It's still very much a seller's market. It's up over almost, it's getting up to 2 weeks again. Hasn't been there for a few years. It's been not a normal market, it's been a COVID market for some time now. And it's still having the effects of COVID. Interest rates, inflation have now taken over. There's still supply chain issues, labor issues, a lot of challenges to the market right now. But if you need a house, we can get you in. Just know that there's some dynamics going on you need to be aware of. Also, we're seeing this is active listings that are on the market now. I'll get this out of here. And we can see that hasn't been very, it's got the cyclical aspects of a regular market, but very skewed. You can see last year about this time that inventory was actually increasing as we went into the fall. And now we're seeing a decrease as we're getting to the fall. You can see that the market got very tight here early in the year from last December actually through May, and then just took right off. And that is sellers here in the market jumping in to list their houses. At the same time, buyers jumping out of the market. And we'll see that on the next slide. To where these are homes for sale versus homes sold. So the green section here, on this side of the screen here, on the left side of the screen, you can see that the sold listings were outpacing what was coming on the market. And now you've got the opposite situation going on now, where there are more than a few homes that are for sale, but are selling. Not a lot are selling right now. So we've got a little bit of a market shift going on here, but you can see it in this graph that there are way more homes for sale than are being sold. And that's contributing to the longer days on market, the elimination of many price increases that we were looking at, the elimination of a lot of multiple offers being presented, eliminating the need for buyers to waive inspections, to waive a lot of contingencies. All that's back on the table now. So if you can't afford to buy, this is the time to do it. And I'm glad to show you around, glad to give you some insights on what it's really like living here, and really enjoy the opportunity to just have a call with you and kind of just figure out what your situation is, and I can help you as best as possible. At the end of these money market updates, I throw a video on that really just kind of gives you an idea of what it's like living here. Some videos I personally took, my favorite places in the community and all the things there are to do in the area, and it gives you a real good insight into what it's like living here. But hopefully you found this information helpful. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll see you when you get here.